Hello mis amigos and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having an amazing day. And today we're feeling extra arts and crafty, so we're gonna do some extra arts and craft. Have you ever wondered about the meaning of life? I think we all do. Sometimes I sit and I think that maybe thinking about the meaning of life is the meaning of life. Then I'm like, maybe you should not think about the meaning of life because life literally has no meaning. Nah, let me just spare you the details of Vinsainto's incoming existential crisis and let's skip forward to talking about pottery. This is something that I've wanted to tackle for so long. Actually have tackled before. I'll get back to that in a little while. But I've been a little hesitant because of the mess. And also because I would want to create things that I do not have the means and also the talent, the experience to make. Yet. But you gotta start somewhere is what I told myself this week. So I didn't go anywhere. I just ordered on the internet and bought clay. I thought I ordered more clay, but apparently I did not. But in this video, we're gonna do, what is my voice? I don't even know anymore. We're just gonna do some clay stuff. Claying, if you will. Clay, which is also a character from One Tree Hill that I never knew how I felt about. But I really love Quinn, and I love Quinn and Clay together. I guess I kind of liked him. I liked the scene with the chair. Do you remember the scene with the chair?
I miss Jerry.
I'm sorry, honey.
You hated Jerry.
Hey, hate is a strong word.
Hey, hate is a strong word. Because he really loved Cherry, I think is what he called it. Wait. There was a connection, Clay was his name, and we're gonna use Clay. I shall always find a way to talk about One Tree Hill. We've also got some materials to do some claying with. I have a little bit of water here as well. Damn, I ain't been this wet in years. Water. Do you also have these type of songs that just randomly pop up in your head whenever a certain word is said, whenever you think of a certain word, whenever you read a certain word? It's water for me. Obviously because the song is called Water. I think about water often. I mean, we should all think about water often. I mean, it's all about hydration at this point.
Yes, Vincent, we're all frustrated. Stop the fucking video.
So about what I said, I don't know, half an hour ago when I started this video and actually talked about the topic of this video, I mentioned that I've done pottery or that I've worked with clay before, and that was in school. And with said clay, I actually did the only thing I still, to this day, like. Is that a full sentence? Angry Birds 2, it is my angry hand. Oh, my hand is extra angry today. We use clay for this. Obviously, this has been burned. And it's my hand. My hand can look really, really angry. I just saw you. I spend, as LMA once said,
Or chose not to say, apparently.
10,000 hours on this. We'll just keep this in the background of my video as a reminder of things we can achieve, even when today we might not achieve what we want to achieve. Oh, you can't even see it. Reminder gone. I have a couple of things I want to create because I love how pottery looks. I love the look of clay things in your household. I think the first thing has got to be simple because we just gotta see how this works. We're gonna start with a candle, not Jenner, just a holder. Oh my god, sometimes I'm just so funny that I can't even laugh about my jokes anymore because they're just too funny and if I started laughing then I would die of laughter. Yes. Okay, are you finally ready? I've been waiting for ages for this video to actually start. I just went on Pinterest and looked for clay things to do. I found a couple of candle holders that I want to replicate. I'm just gonna basically create something and you're gonna tell me if you like it, you're gonna rate it, you're gonna tell me if I can become a clay artist. Clayticianer? First things first, I'm not really the realist, but this was unnecessary, totally uncalled for. Obviously we gotta soften. This clay is really soft. We're gonna make it even softer. You a little softy, aren't you? Well, I'm the tough guy and you're the softy. Did not see that trick coming, did you? I like this thickness. I'm searching for something round. Great. Hello! First off, we're gonna need the very thing that we're gonna put our candle into. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, it would be very wise to have a candle, but actually this looks like the perfect tube that we're just gonna put here. Hang on though, I will get a candle. Amazing. How do I attach this? I think we gotta make little cuts on the bottom of this and where we actually wanna have this so that we can attach it more easily. So we're gonna also make some little cuts here. Cuts or cats, as you say in German. Really? Had a clown for breakfast. This is what you say in Germany. Honestly, this is what you say in Germany. If someone makes jokes that are not funny at all and keeps on making them, you'll be like,
oh, you really had a clown for breakfast, didn't you?
Just FYI, just some German knowledge for you guys. You're welcome. That was always the worst part because you would spend so long creating a beautiful shape. Whenever you start attaching something else to it, you would lose the beautiful shape that you had just created. Then everything is for the cat, as you say in Germany. You actually say that in Germany. No one believes me anything anymore, right? Google it. Für die Katz. I never really understand idioms, and I always use them wrong. Well, actually, I never use them because I don't know any. We have lost our circle, but we're more into organic shapes anyway. I think I'm happy. Oh, actually, there you go. It's probably not focused, but you're welcome. Now we're gonna make a little border. Wait, how? Maybe now we can smooth this out. You know, it's not very even, but again, it's organic. I'm glad to announce that things have not really changed because this still takes. I need something that you can put your little finger into, you know? Maybe like so. Oh, this is not long enough. I don't hate the look of this. I kind of do, but I'm gonna pretend that I don't hate the look of it. Let's go grab some water. Just go over everything. This is taking forever. I feel like I need to take a lunch break.
So I had lunch, played some Apex, and during that break I realized
there are two reasons why the first product that we tried to create didn't quite work out the way we had planned. The first reason, it was the first one, and so we gotta get into everything. The second and even more important reason, we didn't have coffee while we were creating, and we all know that everyone in this world, even if you don't like coffee, even if you're a totally anti-coffee, we all know that it's a scientifically proven fact that you create and that you do everything better with coffee inside your body. You can fight me on this one, you can argue with me on this one, but it's a fact. Das ist gut, ja? Ja!
Das ist gut, ja?
Das ist sehr gut.
I think we're gonna create another candle holder because one candle holder is just sad. Because everyone, even candle holders, needs company. That's why I've got, well, luckily I've got my coffee. I don't even have enough candles to use this one. I'm trying to create, I'll show you a picture here, this double candle holder. This is too thin. That's a little bit thick now. Hello, I've got a sausage. Don't take that out of context. No, this one's never gonna dry. I'm thinking of making this one really simple actually. Not even adding legs or whatever to this, but just keeping it like this. Obviously we would need something, this. This tool doesn't really do its job. Maybe this is my lack of skill yet again, but I no longer want to blame it on my lack of skill. It would just have to fit the candle. I don't know, somehow it's starting to look ugly. What do I do with this sponge? Does this sponge help me to smooth this out? I'm not sure. I've come to the conclusion that I think I'm too much of a perfectionist for this because I can't seem to perfect this, and this is kind of driving me crazy. I still think that perfectionists could do this because then they would create something perfect. Okay, I'ma leave this to dry. Now I think I'm ready for the final and most intense task that the world, the people have faced. Soften this up. I know I was telling you guys about everything being organic and stuff, but I actually really mean it. So I think we're gonna go with a very organic look when it comes to our plant pot. Did I even tell you guys that this is what we're doing now? This is our final task. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. I think music is missing. Alrighty, now that I've got music in my ear, I think I can work better. First, we need like this circle.
And after that, it seems as though Vincent stopped wanting to explain to you what he's doing, so it's time for the narrator to do his job. To create the plant pot, he decided to stack a couple of sausages of clay on top of one another. Afterwards, he connected these sausages by doing little cuts in both surfaces that would end up touching each other. Additionally, he wet said cuts so they'd stick together more easily. And when all of that was said and done, all he could say was,
"Look at the beauty I started creating."
but more words he could not find because he would spend the next 10,000 hours trying to even out and smooth the surface. He'd forgotten how hard this process was. Therefore, Vincent contemplated giving up numerous times, but he kept going until eventually he decided it was best to lie to himself, and so he said,
I think this is smooth enough. We still want it to look organic, right? I think I want to put a face on it. We're just gonna create that sort of line arty look.
Unfortunately, Vincent decided to be very secretive about what he was doing, but he just created some tiny sausages as he had done before, and with these sausages, he created the facial features. Sadly, he was just busy singing songs about liking older people.
A mí me gustan mayores. Can you see the vision? I don't know if you can even see anything. Oh, this is kind of cute. I'll see you again when they're a bit drier and we can start painting them, hopefully. Excuse me if I've got something stuck between my teeth, but I just had passion fruit and I'm not ready to get rid of the flavor in my mouth yet, so... This is not what we're here for. We're also not here for my dying monstera in the back. For some reason, all of my attempts at propagation were doing amazing up until about a week ago, and now they're kind of all dying, and I really don't know why. Just don't look at it. I told you not to look at it. Stop staring at it. Instead, you should look at all of our beautiful clay stuff that we've created. However, our first candle holder is cracking like a mother poopa. The other one is doing, I don't know, okay. And the pot is looking really nice, although it lost its little... whatever that was. Maybe I can just super glue it to it. Anyway, it's been 2 days. Today we're here to paint it, and although I know that it's clay already, I want to try to give it some more texture. That's why I've got some acrylic paints, and I'm gonna mix it with equal parts baking powder to give it some more texture. The main reason actually why I'm gonna paint it with this baking powder mixture is because I want to get rid of all of these little wrinkles and cracks. I don't know if it'll work, but I hope it will. Maybe we can get a nice terracotta color. Wait, this is great. I like this color. I like this color, but I'm gonna fuck it up by adding a lot more brown just because it's weird that I got it right at the first try, so something must be wrong. I've never tried this baking powder situation, so I'm just gonna add some baking powder and see what happens. Apparently I'm gonna add a lot of baking powder. Apparently I'm gonna add too much baking powder. This is fantastic, right? Ooh, give me that texture, sis. Maybe I can show you properly. Well, now my camera has texture too. This looks so wrong. But I can say, I like the textured look. And we got rid of the crack as well. Yes, give me all of the texture. Why am I so passionate about texture right now? It's probably because of the passion fruit I just had. Yeah, that's a shit ton of texture. I kind of like it. Great, so I'm gonna just leave these guys to dry and I'll show you the finished products here. I haven't seen them dry yet, you did, but I think I'm gonna really like them.
Update, I don't like them that much anymore, and the color is also really questionable on all of them. And I'm actually really happy at how well this turned out. I really love this baking powder situation because, the texture, the flavor. Anyway, this was fun. I can't wait to put it in my room. and I also hope that you'll try claying a little bit more. It's tricky for perfectionists, but if you just put this textured acrylic paint over it, you won't see all the nooks and crannies that you didn't manage to fix. Just a great advice from Vinsainto. Anyway, I think it's time to end this video. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Y entonces nos vemos la próxima vez. Y bye!